Okay, so let's set the scene. It's Sunday, January 18th. You're just scrolling through your phone and you see a post from a creator you follow, Whyte Folkz.
Right. And he's in a hospital bed.
He's got a mask on and an IV in his arm, and you can actually see blood in the tube. He's asking for prayers.
And then, Monday. The very next day, January 19th, he's gone.
Less than 24 hours later, he's dead.
It's just a jarring timeline. We're looking at the sudden death of Jimmy McMahan, this Memphis internet figure, and the circumstances are, well, they're incredibly heavy.
They really are.
You've got a motorcycle crash that just doesn't add up, a really complex legal history, and then this generational tragedy that feels almost scripted.
And that's our mission today, right? To get past the headlines and really try to understand how all these things intersect. We have the police reports from Millington, Tennessee, giving us the hard data.
And we also have archival interviews that make this feel like so much more than just a random accident.
So let's start with the crash itself on Saratoga Avenue.
Okay, so the reports state McMahan was 50 years old. He's on a motorcycle around 4:45 p.m. But the detail that really stands out to me isn't about speed, it's the impact.
He struck two parked cars.
Two stationary vehicles,
Yeah.
which is just, it's really unusual.
Very. Most riders I know, if they're in trouble, they're either laying the bike down or they're swerving, hitting two separate parked objects. It implies he couldn't react.
Or didn't, exactly.
Yeah.
It suggests a total absence of any evasive maneuvers. And in accident reconstruction, when you see that, you have to look at the operator's condition before the impact.
Was he even conscious?
That's the question. Which brings us right back to that hospital video you mentioned.
Yeah, the IV video. He never said what was wrong, but look, if you're hooked up to fluids on a Sunday...
Getting on a powerful motorcycle on Monday just seems incredibly risky.
It raises the real possibility of some kind of medical episode. You know, a seizure, maybe he fainted.
Syncope, something like that. And if that's the case, the tragedy is that the accident was probably physiological, not just a mistake. But to get why this hit Memphis so hard, you have to understand who Whyte Folkz was.
He was a fascinating character. If you're not from the area, that name, Whyte Folkz, might sound a little strange, but he was seen as a real cultural bridge.
He really was.
He had, over 118,000 followers because he just tapped into this raw, unfiltered, inner-city Memphis humor.
He found a very specific niche, the outsider who was really an insider. But the sources we have show this huge divide between that online persona and his legal reality.
A huge divide.
While his fans are calling him a cultural staple, law enforcement is actively hunting him.
And that legal timeline is tight. He was arrested just this past November, part of Operation Memphis Safe, and his record, a 2021 robbery conviction out in Vegas.
This wasn't just a comedian. He was a guy who had previously run from probation, a fugitive.
So you get this intense duality. For his fans, it's a redemption story. For the justice system, it's an open case. He was living two lives, and they were colliding right before he died.
But the most haunting part of this whole thing, for me, it isn't the legal record.
No, it's that interview he did, the one from 2023 with the Say Cheese channel.
Listening to that now is just, it gives you chills. Because he talks about his biological father.
And your original dad, how did he, if you don't mind me asking, how did he pass away in Texas?
He was on his way to work on a motorcycle at a red light. Early in the morning, he got struck from behind by a drunk driver. Yeah.
Wow.
This is where the story shifts from a legal drama to something darker. McMahan confirms in that interview that his father also died in a motorcycle accident.
He didn't just mention it, he went into it. His dad was hit by a drunk driver.
Right, so the mechanics are different. McMahan lost control, his dad was struck, but the outcome is exactly the same.
Psychologists have a term for this. They call it a familial trauma cycle. It's not just tragic coincidence. It's this pattern where children sometimes, often unconsciously, replicate the high-risk environments of their parents.
He lived his life on bikes just like his dad.
And met the exact same fate.
So looking at everything, McMahan's legacy is... well, it's complicated. It's a mix of this authentic street comedy, these unresolved legal issues, and a final medical mystery.
He leaves behind a lot of questions.
I'm in here with the motherfucking biggest, man. Yeah, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Man, what about them motherfucking walls? Them floors. Brother got to watching these. I said...
I ain't watching this.
You ain't watching it? Oh. Well, you better get over here and watch this.
Yeah, I'm finna watch it.
Hey, they better get over here and watch it.
Yeah, because I'm finna, we ain't even done this yet. We got...
But like taxes.
You are an African American brother or sister, money ain't got shit to do with it. It's the knowledge and the power. They print money every day. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So the government ain't worried about that. They can get whatever the fuck they want when they want it. But yeah, but like if you got too much knowledge or muscle, you a target. I got 8 motherfucking children about her. Damn.
Be careful, bro. I know you do, but.
I'm on my way. Call me when you pause so I can pull up. I know you, bro. Hey, man, hold up. What is going on there?
You got grandkids?
I got 9.
Nah.